Hello my friends, how are you? I hope you are doing great. Welcome my friends into another YouTube video. So my friends, in this YouTube video we're gonna dive into an important thing, which is how to generate our chart or plot based or relying on randomness. So let me provide you my friends with an execution. Let me show you the execution of this piece of code. Here it is my friend. Okay, so my friends, I think I need to increase the number of points that it will be drawn to the chart. Let's set it to 5,000. Just so you can see the pattern in our code, or the pattern in the data actually. Okay, run it again. Here they are, my friends. So my friends, what is really great about this piece of code is that every time I execute it, I get different patterns of because my friends, every time these 5,000 points are drawn in different coordination that we can assume. So this chart is really generated based on randomness. I will execute this again, my friends, so you can have a good understanding that it is really like randomness. As you see, my friends, here we have another pattern. Okay, so my friends, after I provide you the execution, just to make you eager and enthusiastic to know how we have been able to reach this randomness and how we have harnessed it to generate points in the data to give us this really phenomenal pattern. So let's move, my friends, now to a breakdown or an explanation. I will walk you, my friends, now through the code along with an explanation to understand this clearly, my friend. It is, my friends, at the first glance you might find it very complicated, but as I will break it down, it will be much more easier to understand and to grasp. So here, my friends, we have created the class, and the most important things, my friends, I would like to state or mention is that my friends, when you are working onto your program, you need to divide your classes to at least two classes, like a class where you're going to set your main logic attributes, and another class which is the main class in where you're going to be calling or retrieving this method. That really, my friends, enable you to have a clean, maintainable, to help you to get a clean code and a code that is easier to expand and to maintain down the line. So my friends, here we start. My friends, we have been able to get this randomness and generate this chart just thanks or through to two methods. The first one, my friend, which is the init method. The init method, my friend, it is really the cornerstone of our program because it's what enable us to initiate our object. And here, my friends, we have three attributes embedded into this method. The first one, my friend, which is num points. Num points, my friend, it has really a crucial role in our program because it enables us to set the limit of the points that will be drawn to our program. Now, my friends, we have another two variables that carry, each one of them carry one list, and this list, my friend, like they will hold the coordination of the points that will be drawn into our plot. So here, my friends, where the magic happens in the fill walk. It starts with a while loop. And my friends, while loop, it's what it enables or it allows us to repeat a block of code numerous times, my friend. So the while loop here, my friend, we have set it into len self.x values. So my friend, as long as x values are less or smaller than the limit that we have set, the loop it will keep repeating. And I'm sorry, my friends, if you are hearing in this recording my nephew crying. I really apologize. So my friends, now my friends, we're gonna move into the most important things, which is really the backbone of our program, which is the X direction. The X direction, my friends, it enable us to define where the point they're gonna move, like either right or left. And that, my friends, thanks to the choice method. So my friend, choice method, it will randomly select. So my friends, the choice method, what is really great about it, it's random every time. It will randomly pick an item in the list, and for it is the same in the distance. So x it defines the direction, and the x distance it defines how many steps our point it will move. So my friends, here we multiply them, and for the y coordinates, my friend, this we have applied the same logic. It is similar to the x coordination. And here, my friends, if the x step or the coordinates result to 0, and also the y coordinates result to 0, it means that the point it will not be moving. So the continue, my friend, it enables us to just skip what is left, the code that is left, and Python it will not execute it, and rather we will go back to execute the program from the top down, like from the top of the while loop and down. So my friends, here we take, my friends, when manipulating list, the number -1, it means the 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 number -1, my friend, it means the last item on the list, because occasionally, my friend, and especially if a list it is generated dynamically through a user or through something that or through some data that we retrieve online, we won't know, or we will have no clue about the items in the number of items in this list. So all we have to do is just to call -1, and like that we guarantee to get the number of the last item, and we add it, my friend, the coordinate that we have just get from this calculations, and we append it here, my friend, to the list at the end of the list. So my friend, it is really easy to understand, my friend. It is really a simple logic, yet very powerful, because it helps us to get points at different coordinates every time. Okay, my friends, now let's move to the other class, which is a class where we import the random walk. And my friends, within this class, we initiate an object of a random walk. As I have already mentioned, my friends, at the beginning of this video, that it is very important, my friends, to separate or divide the logic of our program than the execution, because as you have seen here, my friends, this class it is set apart just for initiating objects. So my friend, as we have already seen in previous videos, that the method scatter, which enable us to create our plot, and also the show methods, my friend, which enable us or allows us to display the plot. And my friends, if you have watched the last video, is that if you really would like to save your plot as an image, because occasionally you will be required to do that, to save that plot, because it might be crucial, or you want to send it into another person, then when you use another method as an alternative or of the show method. So my friends, this program, it is really great, because it really convey how really like miraculous randomness is, because we can never anticipate what this code it will like, the points, the coordinates, uh, like which point its coordinate is gonna be. So we will never assume it, or guess it. It is fully random. And my friend, this program it models a lot of real world things that we come across it. Either it is an ant that is, it had lost its sense, and it is randomly walking like backwards, sideways, forward. And you know, my friend, if you really follow or trace its path, it's gonna be very random. Another thing, my friend, another natural thing, my friend, it is similar to our program that happens in the nature. Let's imagine uh, a tiny pollen grain that is floating above water surface. As you know, my friends, the molecules of water, they are highly unpredictable. They are highly unpredictable. For that reason, my friend, we will not know how this plot grain it will like float above the water. And if we trace the path that this grain take, it will be fully random. And also, my friends, the weather and the fluctuation of the stock market, all these things are random, my friends, and our code it can model them. So thank you, my friends, for your listening. And if you have reached the end of this video and you liked it, please share it with your friends and don't forget to click the like button. And if you have an idea or about a future video, just let me know. Thank you very much.